Here we go. Hello, Harvard, and hello, Cambridge, and all visitors from everywhere from which you come. Let me borrow your ear for just a minute or two. We are 5051. Thank you for joining us on this absolutely stunning Saturday. We pulled a few strings with the MIT weather machine, so it didn't rain this weekend. Glad to hear that they've been cooperating with us. I think it's going to keep going just as sunny until the end. We're done. After that, no promises they won't let it go. But so far, they seem to have got it working. So we're here on this day to drive all this frustration and rage and irritation and all of our thoughts about this absolutely god-awful regime into some educational booths and rocking the hell out. We have an awesome lineup of bands, we have poets, we even have a dance for you today. So we have a wide variety of things. But what would summer be also without some ice cream? We have a truck. It is behind me. And if your favorite word, like grad students, volunteers everywhere, and also me, is free, the first 1,000 people will get free ice cream. So hit up our truck. It's gonna be awesome. We're still under 1,000 according to one live report. We have at our 5051 booth some sheets for you to put some little stickers on while you go around to all our tables and check out all the variety. If you fill it out, you can enter our awesome sticker raffle to get Charlie cards. So if you want to avail yourself of public transit, give it a shot. You might get something for free. We have an awesome community art project courtesy of one of our very own volunteers. It is in the middle here. Why do we resist? At the end of that, someone is going to walk away with it. Or rather, someone is probably going to get it delivered because it is a little large and hard to fit in the back of, say, a hatchback like I brought here. But we are having a silent auction for that. Head over to that booth to check out how to bid on that. It will be an online bid, and see if you can have a piece of the resistance in your own home. Last of all, tickets for the ice cream are also at the 5051 booth once we run out of the, to get it for free? To get it for free, pardon me, logistics. And in the end, we are a nonprofit. We did our absolute best to pull together something awesome for y'all today, but we do very much appreciate if you feel it in your heart and soul to offer a donation. This also includes of your time, though. If you want to volunteer, if you want to get in on the resistance, if you want to do this rage all of the time, we always welcome people. You do not need money to be part of the resistance. We do appreciate it, but we welcome
anywhere yet. Hopefully one day soon. This next song is streaming somewhere. Currently it's on Spotify, every possible streaming app you can find. If you've seen the movie I Saw the TV Globe, it might seem like it's a relatively similar concept to it, but I promise you I wrote the song before that movie came out. About a year beforehand, the recording was released, so I didn't steal anything. This song is called Dreams. I had a dream I was stuck in a shallow grave, laying there swallowing dirt, freed from the burdens and grave consequences, resting there under the earth. And would you believe that I could still dream? My mind doing laps on a neurotic racetrack, scared of what may lay above. Was there a marker of any indication? Was I buried with love? I am covered in green. Or was I seen? Hyperfixating on multiple decades and possibilities long past. If I authentically brought friendships and relationships, maybe more of them would have lasted. Would I have been free to live as me? Trading in my privilege and access, freeing my mind from my thoughts. If I died prior to this predicament, would I have died in a life that I sought? I would say, not by this day. Longing for roles and socializations, living the life of my choice. Destined for misgendering and discrimination. Spent too long as a boy, trapped in hell. Oh, couldn't you tell? Slumber and sat on the couch to take some time to settle my brain. In order to live, I had to become myself. You probably think that's insane, but I do not care, 'cause I dreamed to dare. Because I had a dream I was stuck in a shallow grave, laying there swallowing dirt, from the burdens and the grave consequences, resting there under the earth. And would you believe that I could still dream? I'm flying through this a little bit faster than I thought, so this was supposed to be my last song. Might have time for one more. This song is called 37. I wrote it on my 37th birthday after I had a realization that we're all humans. Oh, bleed me in a bucket, take it to a man who can pick apart my molecules and maybe understand why I'm the way I am. So goddamn, guess my blood is red just like everybody else's. Oxygenated in humans, turning red with time, centrifuge and fermented into vampire wine with a hint of lime and no divine, definitely bitter with lack of agency and choices. I just wanted to just be myself, no more than all yesterday. Of a life I never got to live until about 2 years before this day. I wrote this song to say what I had to say before I got robbed of my voices. I'll take my time, I'll go slow, push this cart up this hill to make it go. I'd rather die as myself than live as anybody else. I'll take my time, I'll go slow, push this cart up this hill to make that fucker go. I'd rather die as myself than live as anybody else. Time, I'll go slow, push this cart up this hill to make it go. I'd rather die as myself than live as anybody else. I'll take my time, I'll go slow, push this cart up this hill to make it go. I'd rather die as myself than live as anybody else. Oh, leave me in a bucket, take it to a man and pick apart my molecules and maybe understand why I'm the way I am. So goddamn, guess my blood is red just like everybody else's. Thank you, that's it for me. Michaela Isaac, all streaming platforms, TikTok, Instagram, check me out. Thank you.
There we go. So give it up for Kayla, guys. Let's hear it one more time. Doesn't she absolutely rule? I gotta say, if that was trauma dumping, it's the most fun trauma dumping I've ever heard. I'd do it again, 10 out of 10. I could feel every second in my soul. I'm sure you all could too. And you absolutely slew on the guitar. That was awesome. So, as she said, Kayla has a couple of albums out on all streaming platforms. Go check her out if you want to hear more of the awesome picking and heartfelt singing. So yeah, for Kayla. Couple of, yeah, all right, let's go. Here you go. So sit back, Kayla, and you can listen to the rest of the acts with us. Had a request to announce also, if you're going to go grab our free ice cream, you have to hit up our tent first, the 5051 tent. We'll give you a ticket, at which point then you can go turn it in for the free ice cream, so there's organization and people don't get shuffled out of line and told, actually, where's your ticket? And then you have to stand in line again, which is, you know, a pain in the butt. Another thing is, you may have noticed we have some very, very tiny guests among us. These are bees. We have so many bees out today. There's actually, just be careful, a nest over by the tent that is marked with a stick and a sign on it that says, bees, use caution. Do not disturb the bees. We love them. They are pollinators. They don't want to bother you as long as nobody gets too near them. That's all about that. Up next, we have an awesome 18-year-old trans poet, local, who has been writing since he could pick up a pencil and put words on a page. He's got some slam poetry to rock y'all today, so let's give him a warm welcome, Topher.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Topher, and I'll be reading my poem, Judgment Day. I've been judging these judges like a cat scratching the arms of a brand new couch. Dig my nails into something, or clip and file, and the latter doesn't sound to be quite my style. I see some of these judges arrested, left to attest in the very house where they made their last protest. God bless you, honest. But I see some of them blackmailed. Well, is it blackmailing, or is it a male of color? Whether a concentration camp sent package or individual that's other than the greats of history to whom we pay homage, those of whom, if they were alive today, we'd barely acknowledge, relied on quotas for diversity in college. Did you want us for your reputation, or for us? Now there's quotas for adversity against knowledge. You ignore the trees burning when you spot the forest. You ignore Turkey's glaciers melting, room for a new golf course. Woman on a ventilator, I bet her throat was hoarse. Screaming from heaven as the Lord lets them use her body as an incubator. A tool, not a poppy in a polychrome field, and not even a woman gaslit to be a fool. I can imagine her heartbeat as it fades away. Do me a favor, call that shit Medicaid. Call anything for what it is, an invasion of autonomy, an extension of rape. Tell me about new language that doesn't give my brain a brace. Let it hit hard like it has to. Give it the respect it deserves. These issues aren't just Snow White being glorified, they're realities that hurt. So let me make this clear. It's got nothing to do with performance when I yell and howl and cry. It's a matter of importance when Adriana Smith is watching from the sky. It's a matter of caring for your neighbor and giving a thumbs up to the older lady that protests on the street corner. It's a matter of fighting for something better for all, both online and bricks and mortar. Together we build, we document, we create a place where hail and ice bounces off the rooftops and there's no one whose lives are at stake. We have an opportunity to take these trucks so cyber and become gray Jedi by making them crystals so kyber. But I don't have to ask why you're scared. I know you are. Who wouldn't be? And I'm not the kind of person to lack empathy. That's why I'm asking you to be brave for all those before you who had it worse. We are meant to be the ones who save us from this curse. So, grab a sign, think with your mind, think so many ideas and thoughts. And if you need inspiration, do me a favor, and for this one, look to the Scots. You make your own judgments. Of that you are free. But don't forget the amendment that gave that right freedom to breathe. See what came first, and then look further, and see how the firstborn was a precursor to the state we are in today in the United States of America. And I swear to you, incoming citizens signed an oath. I was raised by an allegiance I pledged. We'll pull out this sword from the rock together, and then together again, we'll sharpen the edge. Thank you.
Sounds like you guys really like what you heard. Let's hear it for Topher. Loud and proud. It has been an honor. Thank you for sharing your poetry with us, and you absolutely rule. Next time, you better come back.